big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brian McCann.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
About to get started here. Number 13 digs in now. On the ground to third. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Roger Gilliam.
Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open.
Just underway from Baltimore. And it's fouled away. Straight 3, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. McGowan sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Damon Miles.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Leading off, Jason Lewis.
Center fielder, number 19.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Sam Sandoval. That's out to center field. Out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, number 9.
And the batter now, Sam Sandoval. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. He was late there, strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the third out. Scoreless after one.
Keep the riding chain, stop everything, ready to stop the fight outright. No one can settle me, torture man of the free. That's what it takes to be me.
Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Arlo Randolph now at the plate. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Ball two.
This one smoked on its way out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Pringle not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Out towards right center field. Lewis makes a move towards the gap. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting six.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
David Gomez getting ready to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second. That one not close. And it's 2-1. On the ground to the left. McGowan. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, right fielder, number 27.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're going to be effective with it.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0.
Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean. High haters, I'm back from my hiatus. Whips come in colors like now laters. They say I'm flashy.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Rob Fry.
Number 6.
And the 1-0. Miles, 29 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands.
Yep, that ball went out.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball, that's out.
Foul ball there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Trevino, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7th.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And there's a ball. McCann went deep in his most recent game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Ray. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. On the corner for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Baltimore, here's the third baseman, Johnny Schaefer.
Yeah!
And that one fouled off. Into center. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
But I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike,
Now
but
batting.
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And fouled off. Schaefer on at first, nobody out.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center field. Lewis on his way over. Brings it in.
Now batting. Catcher.
And
number
here's a
9.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Now here is Dan Hong. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one fouled off. just missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Good job to fight that one off. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Number 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
They get the force. That's out number 3. The Orioles out front 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Charlie McGowan.
Ball 1. Hey!
That's too
Ball
low.
2.
Ball 2. In the air, right field. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, number 19.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground to first. Randolph takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Third baseman, number 53.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Ryan Pena. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th, digging in, Arlo Randolph.
Number 7.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
No, that's low.
The Orioles leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball. And a foul ball. Straight 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
David Gomez, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. That one outside.
That's out.
Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
And he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The lefty, the 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Outside low, ball 2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 3-2. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park, and into the box for Baltimore, Sam Sandoval.
Number 9.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Ball to strike. Fouled off left side. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing went around. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Left fielder, number
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Corona, the next to hit for the Orioles, went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey!
Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th. Brent Buckner digs in now.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. Now
Ball
one missed. This one popped up. Trevino in position. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, number 32.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting, shortstop, number 13.
Now here is Vinny Chang. High fly ball lifted into near right field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, number 9.
Breaking ball,
Yep,
and that
I got
him.
him. First base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
First
1.
and second, 2 outs. Gilliam will hit next.
Nope. Ball 1.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. The Orioles have the lead 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 11.
Sliced hard but foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying to the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, number 34.
So up next, Brian McCann, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
That's a ball.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. On the
Foul
ground. And foul ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that's outside. Set down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now batting, catcher, number 10.
On the ground right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking.
Next to hit, Roger Gilliam.
The designated hitter, number 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen, Sean Swan, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Matsui warming up as well. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there,
foul.
and foul as it bangs off the fence. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one
Ball
misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
This one in the air, center field. Lewis moving under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 17.
And now Doug Pringle, 1 for 2.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And
Ball
ball
one.
1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. He's
That's
been
ball
raking
2.
in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Out towards right center field. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and the tying run is on base.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Charlie Hudson out of the game. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Alfredo Fernandez. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back.
Foul ball.
Tying run is at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit the home half of the 6th. The Orioles on top 2-1. of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Charlie McGowan.
Number 31.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. On to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, number 19.
That's outside.
Lined into right. Gets down, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pena lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Move to second, and he's back in there. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Rip, but it curls foul. Look out!
Hey, that ball
And
got
it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Rob Fry, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Andy Welch up and loosening in the pen. Kelly also getting ready. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Good eye
Ball
right
two.
there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside
ball
low, and it's 3-2. Michael Corona waiting on deck for the Orioles. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In there, sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Boyce Harmon now at the plate.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Alfredo Fernandez done for the day, and a good job from the opener. Didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Sean Swan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the third baseman, Johnny Schaefer. He's 2 for 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Orioles on top 2-1.
Now pitching.
Andy
Number
Welch
6.
taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, number 25.
That one catches the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High fly ball, right field. Harmon on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. He reached earlier, but this time the defense takes care of him.
Now batting, first baseman
Jaime Trevino getting ready to hit. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
0-1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Strike two. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. The Orioles out front here, 2-1. We go to the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Vinny Chang.
Ball
Movement
inside.
in the Orioles bullpen, Felipe Blanco, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The shortstop
Outside,
takes the ball. Fouls it back with two strikes. 2-2. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That misses the zone. Ball one. The Orioles trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So now the DH spot, Roger Gilliam. 0 for 3 in this one.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but let the bat on his shoulder.
Fought off foul. Next one's off the plate. 1-2 the count.
That's a ball.
They tried to get him to go. chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one way inside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Swan is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Felipe Blanco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner takes off. Strike in there.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped, but foul. Strikes. The Orioles on top here, 2-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Ryan Ray. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a 1-1. Almost got him. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one, his second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Foul ball. Nobody nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Castillo, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kelly, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 1-1 now. Little dribbler up along third,
foul.
and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
That's inside.
Lewis stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That's ball
just
two.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andy Welch will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Jimmy
Number
Castillo
4.
comes on now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now batting. Third baseman, number 53.
Ball, that's low.
Castillo, 32 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air right field, and that will end the inning. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Doug Pringle.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball 1. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harmon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Tinted and I ain't renting, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, I feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line, I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make it better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's involved. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, fist to peace signs. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time, headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real, you think I'm in the Navy, huh? I'm still in the deal, Atlanta, different appeal, I'ma put you on some game.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a lo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Como a primera vista, cuando bailabas así, por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta, que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerito. bebita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa, pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes uno. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah yeah. Alright. mis ojos tú, eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, eres sin pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a luz. Tú sabes que no vas a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah yeah. Alright. Eres la niña de mis ojos, tú eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, eres sin pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito, sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes un no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito, sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah, yeah. Alright. mí sos tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú. Merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Oye, lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero visaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah, yeah. Alright. mí sos tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú. Merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a luz. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito, sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito, sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena.